So this here is my DC motor control by joystick code. Starting here, we have our majority of it is the same code from the motor code, with a couple of changes. Our speed pin, direction 1 and direction 2 are still connected to the same outputs. One change we have here is our speed of the motor has been changed from a specific speed to, essentially just not having a speed, because that speed is going to be determined by the joystick. So we have now connected a joystick to our circuit, and this is us setting up the variable for it here. It is connected to analog 1 on the Arduino. Also right here, the value that is going to, this is the value of the signal from the analog 1 joystick is going to be called JVal. We also are going to set a value for this as well, because that will also be determined by the joystick. So what else we have here is we still have our speed pin, direction 1 and direction 2 pin modes. All three of those are set to outputs. What we have new here is we have a joystick pin, which is an input. Still have our serial here for the serial monitor to be able to read the values. And starting here with our main code, our J value is going to be the analog read from the J pin. Due to the fact that it is an analog pin, it is going to be analog read, not digital read. Here we have a serial print LN for the JVal, which you can take a look at it in the serial monitor. If you move it in one direction, you get 0. Move it in the other direction, you get 1023, which is max value in that direction. So what else do we have? So we start with an if statement here. When our J value is below 513, which 513 is our neutral value, we are going to be going backwards. So our direction 1 is going to be set to low, which is basically off, digital write off, and our digital write direction 2 is going to be set to high. This is going to set it backwards. And as you can see, we have an equation that we calculated using the slope of a line and the neutral value. And so JVal is our X value, and it is going to be read from here and inputted into this equation, and that is going to give us the speed of the van. Okay, and we also of course have our analog write for the speed pin. And so we have to set another if statement for the other direction. We have if the J value is above or equal to 513, which is our neutral value, we are going to digital write the direction 1 to high, set as forward direction. And for my fan, forward direction is clockwise, and counterclockwise was the backwards direction. So we have an equation that we calculated, finding the equation for that positive line. Where it's basically the same thing, and for J value is going to be pulled from here, and that's going to give us the speed of our fan. Okay, so that is it. Go see that. And so I'm gonna go ahead and start it up. So get a little closer if you don't mind. So when we move it forward, it should go in the clockwise direction. I'm gonna try to start it slow so that you can see it move. Counterclockwise, I'm sorry. Our forward was counterclockwise with my joystick, and backwards, which is down, was clockwise. And when we go down, you can see that it starts to move clockwise. Now, for some reason, mine didn't want to move at full speed. You see it's attempting to move. I don't know if it has something to do with my joystick or not, but I could get it to move when it was at like 700, but no, it doesn't want to move for me. Well, this direction works perfectly fine, but this one doesn't want to give. Oh, there we go. A little something. Give me a little bit more. Well, and there we have it.